Josh Wright.
Alright, got it right this time?
Well, because you put something on, because they've got that as your ring name, but is it part of your real name?
Yeah, my name's Josh Wright,
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
But I'll just go by Josh Wright because I think it's a bit of a mouthful for the announcers and that. I've always done that in the amateurs, but yeah, it was like Rooney, it's like a nickname, wasn't it? My mum was fuming, like, she's Rooney, she was fuming about it.
but you know, you've been unlucky, mate, because I came, I don't know when it was, it must have been end of summer or middle of summer last year, and you just put pen to paper with Steve. He was hoping to get out in September. In fact, he came down and did an interview with you. Yeah. It didn't happen. Then
got to the weigh-in day, didn't it?
You couldn't. You couldn't. Yeah, because you got to the weigh-in and everything.
Yeah.
But then when the show was rearranged, were you going away or something?
I was already away. Yeah, my sister's wedding it was, so I was already away for that. But and then I came back ready. Had a date in November, didn't we? November the 5th, wedding, and in camp got an injury on my knee. But we're back now and we're ready to go now, I'm Master Fit.
and you're like your stablemate in Brian, who did get to make his debut last year. Weight's falling off both of you.
Yeah.
Because when I first come down, I think you were going to be super lightweight. Yeah. And we've just been talking, and lightweight is a definite. Yeah. But there's even a possibility of super featherweight. Yeah,
so I boxed at 60 in the amateurs at lightweight, and I came back, but I had like COVID with COVID. I had a year and a half off, so I thought, oh, maybe I can't make that again. And I've come back and got back into proper camps, and I was surprised how easy I made the weight for the September bill. And from there, I just thought I might as well stay in and keep it coming down. So I'm going to be boxing at lightweight, and when it gets serious, titles and stuff like that, we'll see about going down to super feather. But I think lightweight's about right. I think I'm a bit too big for it, a bit too tall at least.
But there's that happy medium where it'll leave you with room to grow if you want to be a bigger lightweight. And at 6'1", I presume you've got a lot of room to grow.
Oh, 100%, yeah. We grow outwards, like, I've got much more room to go up. But yeah, definitely. I think my dad was saying about him, he said that he started filling out to about mid-20s and that, so hopefully I don't go as big as him, but I'll go Well, it's been such a long time since we've done those interviews. I think we'll have to remind everyone, because not bad amateur yourself, finished your amateur career down at the Solly. Yeah, done 4 years at the higher side up in Prescott, where Sam Maxwell started and things like that, so I was there with Sam. He moved to Solly, and I seen how well he was doing and stuff like that, so the higher side things weren't happening as much there as it used to, so I ended up moving to the Solly then and never looked back. Solly for 6 years. Done okay in a few national rounds and stuff like that, but yeah, because you were the regional champion on numerous occasions. Yeah, a few times.
And you got to the semis and
got to national semis twice. Yeah.
Who beat you? Did he go on to win?
Yeah, both of them did. So one of them was Macaulay Owen from Coventry. He was good, he's probably the best kid I've boxed him. He's turned pro with Warren now. Yeah. And the other one was Masood Abdullah from Islington, London. Sure. He's turned pro now. He's turned pro with Warren, yeah. Both good kids, very good kids.
So that's got to give you great confidence, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, that's it. And I'm ready now to attack the pros. I've been pro for nearly 2 years now.
With no fights?
With no fights, yeah. I feel like a liar to me mates. No,
I really am. But like you say, I think we have an opponent, mate.
We have an opponent, yeah.
Is it the violent vegan?
Yeah, you just told me then, I found out this morning.
Well, do you know something? He's not the guy we'd normally pick for your debut. Because he's sort of like a step up debut.
3 or 4 fights in. So
about your 4th fight in, perfect opponent for you. So obviously, Denny must have great confidence in you taking Lee Connolly, because I think I'm a bit of a lucky charm for him. In fact, I bumped into him last week. I was down at his gym in Sheffield, Manor ABC, is an amateur boxing gym down there, and he trains out of there. And his 2 last results, I filmed where he got a draw. He got a draw against edges, and I filmed it. And he also got a draw against Brian Doyle, former Commonwealth champion, middleweight champion.
It's changing this time.
So I mean, and obviously I was speaking to him because I think his penultimate, his fight before his last one was on our show, and that was on the Jolly Boys where he fought Ben Marksby.
Right, yeah.
So we know what he brings, and like I say, he's a threat. He's a good, real good test, and not one that we normally pick. So, you know, pressure's on you, mate.
Yeah. Pressure makes diamonds, as they say. But yeah, I'm ready for anyone now. It's been so long, and that I think that I've had time to learn as a pro. I've had great sparring, been sparring lads a lot heavier than me as well. You know.
And you got a new addition down here, haven't you? As well?
Billy. Where is he over there?
Yeah.
Billy.
In the background.
Bilal. Yeah, he's good. ABA champ. And it's just, as you've just seen, just been doing a couple of rounds of tech sparring with him, and he's a light middle, so it's good to be in with him because the shots he's going to hit me with, no one at lightweight's going to hit me that hard and stuff like that, and same with like the inside.
He's super welterweight, isn't he?
Yeah, light middle, yeah. So he's a good kid. It's good to be in with.
Well, another reason why the pressure's on is because everyone in the gym who did not necessarily make their debuts, but certainly VIP debuts, were very impressive. Your stablemate and Brian Collins got 2 fights in last year, and looked pretty superb in both of them. And then little Conor Butler, who fights on the show when we return. I think it's on April the 23rd.
That's right.
He's got a
big fight.
I think he's eliminated for the Commonwealth against an unbeaten kid. But again, he had 2 fights last year. Both really impressive in both of them. So now the pressure's on you, mate.
That's it, but that's just a testimony to Derry and Mick and the good work they've been doing. You know what I mean? Like fucking every day we're coming in, we're working, but it's all smart work. So we're not just working to get fit, we're working to improve ourselves as boxers, and it just shows how great they've been.
But you are surprising though, because like I say, you know, again, you're a bit like, I keep bringing up Brian Collins. He doesn't look like a boxer. You don't really look like a boxer, but you're a bit of a demon. I was watching in the bag and you're quite spiteful on there, but you are the king of the slam ball, mate.
Yeah, fucking hell, that's a killer, that.
It's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate it. Like, I know, like, fucking, everyone says I'm the best at it and that, but I hate it.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah,
you really push it.
Yeah.
But, anyway, date is March the 5th, that's the Olympia. We've got a great, it's just been elevated to the top of the bill. It was just 2 VIP fighters getting on with one another.
Joey Cav and Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey Edges and Joe Cabana.
I used to stay in the same gym. I've known Joe for years. I used to stay in the same gym as him years ago and that. And I was meant to box Mikey in the amateurs, and it fell through on the day. But me and Joe never came together. We've always been more mates than anything, but best of luck to the both of them. It's good that they both took it so early in the career and that. And
they're both undefeated in 4 fights.
I'm going to be staying behind for that, like 100%.
I think a lot of people will stay behind for that. I think it's grabbed quite a few people's attentions. And another good thing about this show is you get to reunite. Obviously, Brian's fighting on the show. Your other stablemate, Jay Farrell, he's fighting on the show. And then your 2 old amateur solid pals, Ethan and Sean Arkwright, are fighting on. Ethan Brown and Sean Arkwright. But Paddy Solly as well.
Yeah, good mate Paddy.
So it's a Solly show then, isn't it?
Yeah, all the ex-Solly getting together. I put a post up the other day, there's only 2 kids on the bill that I've never trained with. Out of the whole bill, I've never trained with.
Matthew Rennie, I presume.
Nah, I've trained with that Rennie, and he was in the Solly.
Oh, he was. He finished his career at the Solly, didn't
he? Who was he? It was Jake Harrison from the Gemini. Never trained with him, and Mikey Edges. Never trained with him, but all the rest of them been in the same gym as.
It's a good lineup. It's a good show. And our last few shows at the Olympia have all been a little bit special. So hopefully we get the same on March the 5th. And I say, I'm a cruel if I ask you who wins between Joe and Mikey Edges.
I pick Joe.
Yeah?
Man, that's not just out of like loyalty or anything. I think Joe's the better boxer. No disrespect to my.
Well, Joe's a bit like you because he's quite tall. I think he's about 5'11", and he's talking about super featherweight. So he could be a future opponent if you both keep winning.
Yeah, exactly. And I know his coach Frankie did well because they say I live right by where they train.
Oh, so is that for you? Prescott, isn't it?
Prescott, yeah. So I live right by there, so I've known Frank for years, and Joe the same. So yeah, it's good to have them around as well. It'd be good to use them, use each other for sparring as well and stuff like that.
Right, well listen, I'll see you on the 4th. If I don't see you before then, at the weigh-in,
100%.
and hopefully on the 5th of March, I'll be saying to you 1-0.
Yeah, you'll be saying well done. Yeah. No, nice one, Lee. Thank you.
You take care.
Nice one.
See you later, mate.
See you later.